Yo, what's popping? It's your boy Avo, and we are out here. Chatting is not supported, but I don't know what was that. But I find myself very awkward right now. Am I gonna defend the white man like on Black History Month? But here we go. Let me just give you a little thing. Shane Gillis is a comedian that was hired to be part of SNL. When he got hired by SNL and they announced it, 2 days later, videos came out of him saying racist. Like, he was just saying things about like Asians, but he was being very like comedic about it. You know, it was making jokes. He wasn't saying like, "Oh, fuck Asians." He wasn't like Marl Warsberg attacking Asians. He was making jokes about Asians, right? Something that a lot of comedians do. We push boundaries. So I find myself right now defending a white man because I'm a comedian first, and I'm not gonna allow people to just blame a comedian. Yo, you know how much dumb shit I say? You know how many stupid shit I say that I regret? That gives me in trouble because we don't know barriers as comedians. We don't know if that's a good joke. We don't know until we make it, and then people are like, "Oh my god, you should leave." But let's see what Shane Gillis had to say. When you look at this, TNC trying to be spicy, and I gotta react to it. But before we do this, let's listen to the reaction. I caught Sting from Will Figure said, "Y'all are fucking corny for this. So unbelievably soulless, fucking corny. Also, nobody gives a fuck. That's facts. Talentless scumbags. When do we rehash something said by TMZ staff? Resurface. They never left. It's shame. A funny comedian who makes fun of and with everything. Every time you repost this, people fall in love with him. Look at us. Resurface a clip anyone already knows about. So let's see the clip, though. Let's see the clip. Because, we gotta go through that information. TMZ? No, we don't need the advertisement. That's how TMC gives you a copy. We don't own that. Play that shit, you get fucked. That's exactly what we're missing. I like listening to myself. I ain't gonna front. The driver of the bus didn't show up for 2 hours. We were all sitting on the bus, hot ass bus, for 2 hours. Was he a white guy? Nah, he was. Yeah, no, I'm kidding. That was a funny one. In the house, baby. White people. Why the fuck is CNN on in here? It's always you guys fucking gay now. That is funny. Right-wing white shit. That is funny. If I have Don Lemon on and the motherfucker be like, "Yo, what are you watching Don Lemon? Are you a fucking F word?" Like, it's not the right thing to say. First of all, he said that F word. You're like, what the fuck? Politically correct. But bro, we could say the F word. Like, this shit is fucking America. It's a First Amendment. How am I telling another man to not say a word? Like, how do I look? I'm very adamant on people not saying the N word because we Hispanics, we tend to use the N word, and we don't even use it as in a cool way. But bro, he's literally making a joke. Like, some of them hit, some of them don't hit, some of them sounded cruel as fuck. But I found the funny of it. Do shit off it. I need some alt-right fucking Fox News, dude. Yo, Rafe, I fuck with that, dude. Fuck that. Fuck heavy with that. And they're like, this next song was because it's a real sad song, and we wrote it because 2016 was such a hard year for us because of the election. I was like, these guys are so fucking idiots. I turned around to this chick that I'm seeing, and I was like, yo, I fucking love Donald Trump. And she's young,
And like, she's young, so she's like, "What? What did you say?"
Is this the first she's hearing of this?
Kind of. This was the first time I genuinely turned to her and was like, "For real, these fucking pussies make me love." I like 90% of the time, I'm like, man, I wish someone else was the president. All it takes is 4 pussies with acoustic guitars being like, 2016 was really hard for us. Like, 2020 Trump. Let's go, baby. Let's get it, boy. I remember actually the first time I heard someone call it that. And I was like, what?
What? What'd you say, Dad?
Yeah, he's like, what, you guys having fun? You guys playing tag? You what? Be ready to fucking hang up. If I get the N-word vibe, although I think I said the N-word.
Yeah, no, we felt it.
First time I did that on air. It seems like a big mistake.
Well, that's the only option they got over there. Wait, I'm all right.
Oh, I like guy. All right.
So again, this is very unfair because if you are recording a podcast, you're gonna say crazy shit all the time. So, and that could be AI. That's another thing too. We don't believe the TMZ me making up shit. TMZ, there was a time that TMZ had the news, but I think Twitter is more reliable than TMZ. Now through Twitter, we can see how TMZ, who just recently got bought by Time Warner, so Fox officially owns TMZ. So my thing is, we gotta protect free speech. We gotta protect free speech, and I find myself feeling like an old man because I'm like, bro, them comedians that were saying the F word, them comedians were not xenophobic. I get it. If y'all don't want the F word to be called, but it's like, bro, how do you expect podcasters to make jokes like you making me want to defend Trump and people that be like, yo, it's locker room talk, because when do men have space to talk like men? Like, what happened to heterosexual men being like the thing? Heterosexual men can't do anything nowadays because everything heterosexual men do for their own, like, they taking everything from heterosexual men. Now we can't even talk. So that is some bullshit. Also, the reason why I think like CNN, the reason why I think TMZ is a piece of shit for that is because Shane lost that gig with SNL, and he moved on to do great podcasts. He did great tours. The Compound, his podcast does a good job. Shane has also been good at like exposing other comedians. So like Shane been very against like yo, what the fuck is that? Oh, that's this shit. Okay, I get it. I was like, what is this smoke coming from? But I forgot that I turned on the incense earlier, so the incense got the whole. I'm like, where's the smoke coming from? But yeah, Shane just got an opportunity to go back to SNL for the first time to host it, and TMZ is trying to derail that by bringing old sentiments, and that's fucked up. Change has changed his life. Shane call out Adam. He called out Andrew Schultz because Andrew Schultz was making fun of like retarded people. It's his style of comedy. He switched it. So, but he is a funny comedian. He's a funny comedian that we should be supporting. I think he's the next Louis C.K. or some type of, because SNL gave him an ammo. They pushed him as a conservative racist, and he was not a racist comedian. Shane is not racist, and we gotta allow comedians, white, black, indigenous, Latino, to make mistakes. But why are we going so hard on a comedian, but we don't exercise the same for our politicians? We ignore our politicians, but we trying to use our comedians as like, oh, the comedians should know better. No, they don't. They're comedians. They broke out here. They doing DoorDash. They trying to survive themselves, and their only money to everything is their mouth. But when you tell them comedian to say things a certain way, then you kill us. You kill us when you tell us to behave a certain ways, talk a certain ways. Like, no, this is my comedy. It's coming out of my ideas. And shout outs to Shane, and I hope he does a good job on SNL in 2 days. I think he'll be on Saturday on SNL. It's your boy Avo, and I'm out.